Hi, I've got a remodeling plan that I did here locally in Austin for a local remodeling firm, Blue Diamond Remodeling. And of course, not being a structural engineer, I share my plans with a locally based structural engineer in AutoCAD format. I thought I'd just run through how I do that. I'm going to open another application to free download from Autodesk. It's called Dwg Trueview. I'm going to open that application. And like I say, it's free, and I use it all the time as a check. Now, I'm going to go over here to, let's see. Yeah, let's go to open. Now I'm going to go over here to where this remodeling plan is that I have open in Chief. Let's see, wrong area. I want to go to E, my drive E, yeah. Probably should have done this before I started the video, but this video is, I'm not charging by the hour, so I don't care. Okay, there's Blue Diamond, and the one I'm working on, let's see, in Chief, which one is that? Bradshaw, okay. Bradshaw, there it is. And see, I've got DWG files that I sent as a zip to the engineer. And here's the DWG files I created. Let's take a look at Bradshaw as built. It's just kind of the demo plan. And this is what it would look like exported from Chief in AutoCAD format. And, AutoCAD uses a dark background. Chief uses a white background. That's why this looks so dark. I'm going to go back here over to open. We'll go to, this is the as-built. Here's the proposed plan view. We'll open that. And have to hit the extents button. And there shows the added bathroom and the redesigned kitchen. And we'll go over here, and I did a ceiling height. I don't remember what that one is, but it's probably an elevation. Hit the extents button. Yeah, it's a elevation of the bathroom. Shows the ceiling height, and it's just a cross section from the Chief model. Okay, I just thought I'd show you that in passing. I'm going to close this application, go back to Chief. Okay, the way I did that is you pick out the, now unlike Home Designer Pro, Chief Architect's layout page has multiple pages. This is one layout file, and it's for the entire project. It's just a simple remodeling project, so there's not a lot of data in it. I don't live in California, so my plans don't have to be voluminous in content. I did a little wall legend there and so forth. And you can take this, and when I open the layout and I double click on it, the view that I want to share with the engineer. I wouldn't share this view with the engineer because he doesn't care about electric and so forth, but just to show you as an example, and then you go over here to File, Export, right there, Current View. Export all floors is not useless. I've never used it successfully because it makes it too complicated for the AutoCAD user to use. So I use this command here, then you get like everything in Chief, you get a dialog, and you can choose which version of AutoCAD the engineer uses. Very important. if you send them something more modern than what they can use, then they can't open it. And then you've got layer options here. I'm using the working plan view layer set, but you could choose others, and depending on your purpose. And generally you would use inch. If you use some other value, it might make it hard for them to determine the scaling in AutoCAD. AutoCAD, like Chief, unless the AutoCAD user is from Europe or somewhere where they use metric, is in imperial units, and their paper space is like our layout in that, I mean, our plan file. So like you create a plan file and the scale of the plan file is 1 foot equals 1 foot. Same thing in AutoCAD. So you want to just keep this uncomplicated, and then you click on the export button, and then it asks you where you want to save the produce. And this is version, you know, get the idea. Pretty straightforward. Sometimes, let's see, I guess I don't have this plan set up for it, but several versions ago, there's an actual layer set that you can import and use. Let me go over here and show you that. I'll go over here to File, Import, File, Import. It's, what am I looking for? Import layer set. I'll scroll down here, and I got this named X3 layers, but it's actually, let me import that, and what I'm looking, yeah, the AIA naming convention set. I still use it. Every once in a while, I'll have an engineer who complains of the layer names of within Chief Architect. They're not the same as what most AutoCAD users are familiar with. And so for those guys, I'll use this. I'm going to import it into this plan. And then you go over here to, let's see, where is it? No, that. Oh, there it is. I'm going to select that and then open the dialog box, and you'll see that the layers are now named in AutoCAD type conventions as put together by the AIA, American Institute of Architecture. And I'll use this sometimes just to make it more familiar for an AutoCAD user to use. I don't use it real often, and I had to import it from X3 or something like that because it's no longer offered with the latest version of Chief, but I use it sometimes for, like I say, AutoCAD complainers about the layering names. See, Chief names are a little bit more generic, and what you're used to seeing in Home Designer Pro are Chief, but this just allows you to export a DWG using this layer set, AIA, and then it seems a little bit more familiar to people who just use AutoCAD or who were trained in drafting by the AIA or something like that. You get the idea. That's about all I can tell you about exporting to AutoCAD from a Chief file. I hope this helps you and gives you a little more reality on what you're looking at when you share files with AutoCAD users. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year.